June is here. June brings summer, and summer brings that hot, hot heat. The grass is not going to stop growing. So, if you want to avoid that hot, hot heat and sweating and grinding all over yourself out there in the yard making it look good, leave that to me. I own Always Grass Grooming, and I will be happy to do the sweating for you. I'll keep that grass in tip-top shape while you sit in the AC, maybe kick your feet up under a shade tree with that favorite beverage and watch me do the sweating for you. You can find me on Facebook. You can give me a call. You can reach out. Many ways to get a hold of me. I'll be happy to take a look, give you a free quote, and get your grass taken care of. Always Grass Grooming. Quality, affordable lawn care, always. On today's episode of the Weekend Wind Down with Rick, we dive into President Trump's big, beautiful bill. It's more of a dip our toe in the water. We just want to get Rick's take on how he feels about how this is going to go. We also get Rick's opinion of the viral question that's sweeping social media. Can 100 average men take a full-grown silverback gorilla in a fight? Conversation branches off from there. As always, Rick and I both thank you for joining in. We hope you get some entertainment, and we look forward to doing this for you every week. So without further ado, here is today's episode of the Weekend Wind Down with Rick Reed. Well, it's Sunday, which means I'm winding down the week here with Rick. Good to see you again, Rick.
Good to see you, Chad.
How's the week? How'd the week go since last time we were together?
Medically, a tough week, but it's better now.
That's good.
A rough week this week. Yeah, I changed medicines, and it was a lot.
Yeah, that's no fun, but I'm glad that...
Good to go now.
Good. So last week you left me on kind of a cliffhanger. You said, I forgot to tell you something. I'm going to save it. I'm going to tell you this week, whatever. So I've been waiting to hear what the story is.
It's really not that big a deal to anybody but maybe me. I don't know that. I was good enough to have a former buddy of mine hire me as assistant baseball coach at Carl Sabre College. I resigned that position just a couple weeks ago because, just ain't fair to him. He needs more help than I can be to him. It's the right thing to do. I don't know that he'd ever told me to leave, but it wasn't the right thing to do. So what I did is I took a volunteer assistant baseball job down here at the high school. So, so I'm going to be able to get to the high school when I can and help them out.
Well, there you go. Back on your old stomping grounds.
Back on my own stomping grounds.
Yeah, good deal.
Hopefully health permits, and it's just going to be more convenient. And I'd asked Jacob about that, and he's like, yeah, I'm fine with it. And it just gives me something to do in the springtime, know, because I love doing that. Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I've spent the weekend... Well, not all weekend, but in Washington. I was down there this morning. I don't even know. Is it 14U? Is that
it's 14U.
Watching some baseball. I can't get into the whole. I don't mind watching baseball, but I'm more of a people watcher than a baseball watcher. And if there's a true. There are baseball parents.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
You can see them, you can tell them a mile away. The baseball moms, the baseball dads, and I just sit back and watch the whole thing because I'm neither of the above. I just go and watch and sit on my own and then move on when I'm done.
I think it's funny. I like sitting back and watch because I'm a baseball dude, but I love sitting back and listening to it. And
oh yeah, and the parents, they travel with speakers. They have walk-up music.
Oh, yeah,
every field has their own travel speakers. I'm good Lord.
I see it. And Coach crazy. Pitch. Coach Pitch.
So that's another thing. Yesterday, there was a travel coach pitch league going on. That's a thing?
Yes.
Like an all-star type team for coach pitch.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but to me, that's a little much. Maybe, maybe I'm wrong, but that's
I'm gonna tell you this.
crazy.
I never had walk-up music when I was in high school.
Yeah,
We just got it down here, 4 years ago?
Right. And I mean, it's whatever. I'm sure the kids like it. It's fine.
Well, I'm just tell you, it's stupid.
It's a whole lot different than the last time. I haven't been around Little League baseball because Caleb never played forever.
Yeah.
And I guess this isn't really Little League. This is going into high school. But
I'm fine with walk-up music at the high school. Other than that, it's a little bit overkill, man. You're too much into your kid's life if you have to go find a big speaker to buy him to play music to him to get the bat.
I love it. And half the time they go up and strike out.
Yeah.
So, it's
Good
whatever.
God.
So I have last week I took some notes on what to talk about. This week just flying off the handle. But there was a thing going around. Caleb and I got in a discussion about it. And I don't know, you're not much of a TikTok scroller or at all, but there was a big conversation going around. So let's get your take on it. Who do you think would win in a fight between 100 average men, just the first 100 guys you see? You're going to have some bad dudes in there, some turds in there, and a full-grown, healthy, strong silverback gorilla. Who do you think wins that fight?
I'm going to tell you this. The first 50 dudes are going to be scared to death of the silverback. You might lose them before anything ever happens.
So Caleb thinks I'm crazy. I picked the gorilla.
Me too.
He thinks I'm crazy. And here's why. The first 10 guys that go in are dead.
Yeah.
And then that's going to scare me away. I'm like, you know what? I'm out.
Yeah.
But he thinks, but if all 100 attack it at once, but 100 guys can't get to one. I don't know. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
And then you start seeing like AI stuff about it, like who would win. And I've seen the results go both ways.
Yeah.
But I find it
amusing that that's a big topic. I mean,
it's blown up all over social
I've
media.
seen that.
It's hilarious. And the scary thing is, somebody out there probably wants to try it.
I'm out.
Probably wants to. You'd have to find 100 dudes. Willing to die.
I'm out.
I would think a silverback gorilla. I mean, it could probably pull your head off.
Why? I don't even know how you'd ever get close up. I mean,
Caleb goes, I'll choke him out. Silverback's neck is about the size of a tree trunk.
Oh,
You're not going to choke out a gorilla.
I don't know if you get your arms around it.
He'd just grab you with 2 fingers and fling you. Oh, man. No, it's funny to think about, though. So something else this past week, or maybe it was not this past week, but I'm sure you're really liking it. What's it called? The Big Beautiful Bill? Is that what it was called?
Oh yeah, the Big Beautiful Bill that don't seem very beautiful to me.
So, I know here and there a lot of stuff, but naturally, one side says it's the greatest thing. Everybody's going to save money. It's tax cuts. It's this and this and this and this. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. Because didn't it add $3.8 trillion to the national debt?
$5.8 trillion, but you
Something
might be
like that.
right. I can't remember.
But it's called balancing the budget.
Yeah, no, it's calling adding money to the fucking budget that you can't balance to begin with.
Right. And again, nobody could.
No,
I'm not saying it's his fault.
These dudes,
no,
you're blowing more smoke up everybody's ass.
Yeah,
it amazes me how many people fall for this fucking stupid shit.
Yeah, and then what is it?
Tariff. A tariff is a tax on us.
Right.
I mean, you can size it up and listen to whoever you want to listen to.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who preaches it. It's a tax on us.
So that's my thing. Of course, I don't know the ins and outs, but if I'm selling a product to you to sell to somewhere else, and it's $100.
Yeah.
But then you raise, it's going to be 150, or I raise it 150. You're just going to raise it to who you're selling it to.
Right.
That's my theory. My theory could be wrong.
That your theory's 100% right, or Don't you think this would have been done before? Ronald Reagan tried it back in the 80s and it didn't work. He was smart enough to back his ass out of it, though.
Right. And then what is it, like 1.5 trillion cuts to like Medicaid or something? A lot of people losing their insurance.
Oh, yeah. There's 15 million people going to be affected by it.
And then the super rich. Do they get maybe not tax breaks or tax extensions? I don't remember what it was.
They get tax breaks, huge tax cuts is what this comes from, man.
And they all say it's going to circle back to help us.
Sure.
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, I got some swamp ground if you buy that, if you believe that bullshit.
I haven't dove into it too much. Of course, you see.
Don't dive into it. You just get a headache.
You see all the experts on both sides arguing online.
I'm just ready for the groceries to come down to the eggs and the gas, and I still haven't seen any of that.
Right. Well, that's speaking of gas. Does Knoxville have some
I'm sure they
special
got
tax?
probably.
Because I'm also one of those. All right, gas here is, it's 8 cents cheaper at this gas station. Okay, fine. That means for every 10 gallons, I'm spending 80 cents more. Right. I'm not too worried about it.
Me neither. And you know what? I get tired of hearing about gas prices because I don't care what they are. I'm going to put gas in my car and drive.
Right. It is odd, though, that we're 20, 30 cents more expensive than Galesburg all the time.
But I find it funny that that's all we talked about, that he was going to do it in day one. And that son of a bitch lies so much, he can't even keep his lies straight.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I really don't want to understand it.
I don't either.
But it's just like I think we said one time a couple podcasts ago, but no president, either side could get in by the third day, have all the prices lowered.
No.
You can't do it. So just don't say you're going to do it.
No, that's my whole point.
And then when you say you're going to do it, the fans need to not be like, oh, he did it. Or, go on that. And at least call a spade. Like,
yes.
Yeah, he can't do that. Like,
I call out the Democrats as much as I do the Republicans.
Yeah, it's funny.
Because they're stupid, too, because they have no direction.
There's a guy I know in Galesburg who's pretty hardcore into politics, and especially shares it on social media.
God, I bet he has a headache all the time.
But he's like hardcore Democrat, liberal.
Oh, God, they can be just as bad.
No, yeah. So I think he might be fun to sit down with too, just as much as it would be the other side.
Yeah.
Or have two of those people together.
God, better have a cop.
And just let them.
It'd be funny.
Let them discuss, and then encourage them. Find 3 things. 3 things you can agree on.
They'll agree on
Common
it,
ground.
but then they'll turn around and lie about it later.
Yeah. Good times. Such good times. Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to see after we got there today. I told Elizabeth, I said, we should have seen if you were, I don't know how far you get out and travel, feeling good enough to go down today since it was just one game.
We thought about going. Then I heard it was Geff. They probably wouldn't have been playing Galesburg. I'd have probably went.
Right. Yeah, it's, it didn't pan out, but.
No, I had a bad feeling.
I mean, they did all right, I suppose. I mean, Galesburg's just got kids that can throw.
Yeah, they do.
My goodness,
that's
they can
a really
throw.
good group, too, for them. Yeah. That's been a really good group since Little Bitty.
But then, I think there's only like one more tournament. And that's a maybe, apparently. Like Father's Day weekend, if there's enough people for this travel ball. Right now, that's all that's scheduled.
Oh, there'll be more than that.
Well, I mean, $250 to play. Why not have just one tournament, maybe 2?
I think I'd have more than that.
Yeah. I mean, not that I want to sit at tournaments.
No, but you better
not.
watch doing that. You'll be in big trouble.
Yeah, come on. Oh.
4 or 5 last year.
Yeah. Camden said today that coach was saying they're going to try to schedule more, but he just needs to get everybody's schedules, like vacations and whatnot.
Right. You know what? Realistically, the bad part about that is if you sign your kid up for travel ball, vacation should be an afterthought until travel ball's done.
Right. Well, I mean, you could always travel dead week.
Yeah.
I know it's not Little League, but Little League's over by then. Baseball's over by then.
Yeah. We went on vacations around baseball.
Right.
I mean, you want to play, you don't. I mean, it's okay to tell your kid no that you can go ahead and play travel ball, but we can't go to Hawaii this year. It'll be all right.
I noticed you able to mow your yard?
No, I didn't. My stepson does.
Oh, all right. I didn't know if you're able to get back out there yet.
Not yet.
Bounce around on
Thinking
it.
about it. Thinking about it. Getting a little itchy.
Yeah.
It's driving me crazy,
Oh, I bet.
especially as much as I like to do it. Getting the evil eye look.
Uh-oh. I think that look means you're not as close to mowing as you think
I'm
you are.
guessing probably not, but it makes me feel better saying it.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days. No, I'm not gonna get you. I'm not gonna encourage it. I agree with your wife.
Yeah.
It's smarter that way.
Yeah, you don't get in trouble.
Oh, so let's see. I started thinking last week we talked about stuff I don't know about you, and then I started thinking, what else don't I know about you?
Yeah.
And I don't know what I don't know.
True.
So we touched on this too. You're from here, but went away for a few years to Kentucky and came
Yep.
back. Is that right?
Junior high.
So you were born here.
Yep.
And then what years did you go to Kentucky again? Just a couple years worth?
Yeah, 6th, 7th, 8th. Or part of 6th, 7th, and 8th.
So you also, let's see. So you came back. Were you a 3-sport guy? Or 2?
Freshman year, I played 2 sports. Freshman through junior year, I played 2 sports. And then my senior year, I played 3.
Oh, that's right. I think you told me that one of these times. And then I still got to get, so we have our, the hallway, my hallway,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
All of mediocrity.
Yeah. But what'd you get? You got all area something, right?
Yeah.
So we got to get your plaque up,
No.
probably double sized of everybody else's.
No.
And then we got to get your plaque up of your news article.
Shut
We got
up.
to frame that, put it like a shadow box in the foyer.
Yeah. You fucking do that, and I'm going to have like driver's ed teacher of the year, some article with you somewhere. That some bitch will be 10 pages long. It'll be full newspaper.
Hey, if I ever get teacher of the year, hang it up,
Hang it up.
because I wouldn't be the only one that's impressed with it. Somebody else would be out there impressed with it.
I'd be impressed with it. Be sweet.
So last night we had a sitter,
Okay.
and so we just the twins stayed at daycare all night.
Nice.
So we went out to dinner and this and that, and I ended up for some reason at the Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse?
No.
Oh.
Down the street
big,
road.
Big shot Roadhouse.
Dude, I'm telling you, it wasn't as rowdy as I thought it'd be, but every time I walk in there, well, not every time because I don't walk in there. Been in there twice in the past. I don't know how long, but each time like people talk to me by name, this and that, and I'm like, who?
Former students?
I'm assuming. But what was real funny is like a lot of the kids, not a lot, a couple of kids I had in the alternative group, they were in there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm of age now. I'm like, oh, dude, this is weird. Then I was sitting there. Here's one for you. A girl walked in that I recognized that I taught when she was in 1st grade.
Wow.
And I'm like, come on, man. So I was out of my element. I'm like, this is,
It's easy to do that when you get coaching and teaching and
yeah.
yeah, okay, I don't need to see.
No, it was weird, but it was enlightening. It was eye-opening. The last time I was in there was rough and rugged. Gosh, it was crazy. So I don't frequent there too much. I've probably been there 3 times, 4 times in the last
Yeah,
6 years.
It's been a while since I've been here. It's been
Oh man! So you used your dog. You had an old dog not too long ago, right?
Chloe, yep, my
Yeah.
Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah. How long has it been since?
She's been gone about
passed
2
away?
years now. She was, 16, I think, when she died?
Yeah, I knew she was old.
Yeah, she was a good dog.
Yeah. You had more than one at one time, right? You
I
had
had,
multiple.
two. I had Wrigley,
Oh, okay.
the other Cocker Spaniel.
Is that the only kind of dogs you've had?
No, I've
Okay.
had several different dogs, but we sure like the Cocker Spaniels.
Yeah.
They had a mind of their own. They're cool, man.
I don't think. I don't know if I was around your dog a couple times. But
Yeah,
I don't think
Yeah.
I ever had. I just remember you said don't get too close because their ear stinks.
yeah, hers did. Wrigley never lived here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to put him to sleep before we moved over to Knoxville.
How long you been in Knoxville?
5 years.
So you moved COVID-ish
Yeah,
around then?
this is right around COVID we moved because my first year I was living when we went on COVID break. I was living in East Galesburg.
Oh, okay.
So it was the year after, right during the COVID that moved on to July 4th weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah. So when I saw your dad the other day,
I'm sure you did.
he was out there hip hopping around,
I'm sure
With-
you did.
whoever.
Yeah, we don't have a clue, but
You're lucky. I was going to send him over and say, Rick
Yeah.
needs you to stop by and
Yeah.
say hello,
goodbye.
introduce your friend.
Yeah, there's some dandies in that group. Some real dandies.
It was interesting. I was just sitting back observing. Good times.
Yeah, that's small times.
So what do you got coming up this week? You doing treatments like weekly?
Treatments tomorrow. That's my first. I changed pill medication. This will be my first treatment.
So you no longer get the immunotherapy.
I don't get immunotherapy anymore, but what, am I getting
This
something
will be
else?
your bone strengthening.
Oh, I do my bone strengthening
Used to be some-
tomorrow.
Every 3 months. Used to be.
And what all does that entail?
Just
Like injections? Like
an hour. No, they put an IV in for an hour.
oh, all right. Well, that's not. I
It used
guess
to be called Zometa, but it's changed the name of it
Yeah, I
now.
think what the new one's
It's a
called.
different name. Goes with the different pill that I take now.
It's kind of like
I now take a pill 3 times a day.
what someone would get for osteoporosis. Very similar.
Oh, yeah.
Strengthen the bones.
But I have to take 3 pills a day now.
are those $80,000 each?
I
too?
don't know if we looked
Oh,
at it.
yeah. The
Jesus.
ones he just got, he had 15 tablets. They're 25,000, I think.
For 15 tablets
15 days.
for 15 days,
20 in the 20s, 25.
and it's $25,000 for 15 days.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to be put in the big, beautiful bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
No,
lower some
we're
prices
we're
there.
going the other way. We decided to drop some cancer research.
I'm in a wrong business.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess maybe not, but you'd almost feel like a criminal if you're in the other business.
Yeah.
If you were like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
15 days. So 45 pills, $25,000. That's mind blowing to me.
yeah, it's
And it's a necessity. It's not like I don't know what
yeah.
voluntary thing. You know, it's just Jesus.
It's definitely a scandal.
Yeah. Good gravy.
Definitely a scandal.
I can't remember. You've been to any Quentin's games at all yet?
I went to one over at HT.
Is he on Camden's team for that too, or no?
Who's coach? Who coaches?
Jackson? Is he on Jackson's team?
Oh, he's on Briar's team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Camden's on Jackson's team. I haven't even.
I think them
I
boys
forgot
do-
there was two.
Yeah, they got good
two
numbers
teams.
in that group.
Yeah, I don't know. What's Jackson's team have? 10 or 11 maybe?
Yeah, and what's
Ballpark
Brother have?
it?
Same thing.
Probably about, which I guess is good because if you're just down a couple kids, you got to have one big team. That ain't no good.
Right. Yeah, one big team would be awful.
Yeah.
At least these dudes all get to play.
Yeah.
I know people don't think that's the right thing to do, but it is. I promise.
At this age to let them
Yeah.
play. Yeah. That got brought up amongst people today. Why are they playing? But they did say, I understand, you got to come out to compete. And it's the travel, the travel ball. And I can't get into those conversations because I will have a different opinion.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to tell you what, people don't like their kids to have to compete for anything.
No.
They want it to be handed out and given. I mean, we have people bitching down here at the high school about freshmen not getting to start on the varsity team. Think about the logic behind that. You shouldn't want your freshman kid starting on the varsity team because normally, if that's the case, you're not very good.
Right. Unless you're a phenom.
Yes, and I've started freshmen down there a lot. I'm talking about you definitely don't want more than one.
Right. Well, I think he had to this year, I think.
Yeah, he started 3, I think.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's like you said, that's not good for business if that's what you're doing.
No.
Like, it's...
And we think we've become entitled to it.
Yeah, the world's definitely changing, isn't it?
I mean, it's unbelievable to me that you would think that'd be okay and be entitled to it.
Oh, God, I'm trying to find this. I thought I saved a video to ask you about, but I don't remember.
You sent me two videos of Quentin Batten yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't send me the third one.
No, because I had moved back I got hot. I moved back in the shade. I was way back.
His stepdad sent it to me.
Oh,
He
yeah.
smoked that ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was, because when I was sitting there, Ashley had sat kind of over and behind me. I was like, Elizabeth probably like, I said, she could be like, why is he recording my kid up to bat?
She said that?
No, but she's probably like, I tried to hide it so she didn't think I'll just, what the heck are you recording him for?
She wouldn't think nothing of it.
I think he caught the whole game today.
Oh, he did?
I think so.
I don't know how well that'll pan out. I don't know.
He, I think he does all right.
Yeah, he just needs to work at it. That's a position that's hard to play, man. You almost have to work at it all the time.
Does travel ball have pitch count at that age?
Oh no, they don't abuse it.
Oh, they can just throw.
Yeah, we just let them rip. Well, some tournaments hold pitch counts. Like a tournament will.
So this might have had a pitch count.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that because I don't know, but some of them do, some of them don't.
Because
I can tell you this.
our pitcher today threw almost the whole game, but the game was shortened because it's 10 runs.
Right.
But
Can I tell you this big difference too? Pitches and innings. A lot of them do innings. I don't know. I've had a kid throw 70 pitches in 3 innings, and he can still throw 3 more.
That's a lot. Yeah, I think I texted you when he got bases loaded walk yesterday.
Yeah,
that was good at bat because he had like 4 foul balls. Like,
and then he lined out the center field. I think he sent me one.
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell if he squared that up, but I'm assuming he did for you to send me that video.
What, the line out?
The line out that he made an out on?
Yeah, it was a little piss rock at the center, but just right to the kid.
Yeah, I couldn't see the ball. Then the one they hit in the gap, I could see the ball laying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all right.
Was that facility all right down there?
Yeah, I mean, it's
just a youth league park.
Yeah, I mean, the field was pretty nice. We were just on the one. We didn't play in the other 2 fields over there. The one was a coach pitch field.
Oh.
And that apparently there's a field 5 somewhere, but there's only 3 fields there. So I don't know where field 5, if it's over by the high school in Washington.
Probably.
I don't know. It's whatever. They just seem, and I'm no baseball expert, just inexperienced.
They are.
They got a lot to learn.
It's good for them to go play good competition.
Yeah.
It just reminds you, that you might not be as good as you think you are.
But do we have the capacity to notice that?
I don't know. That's concerning. You mean as a village?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or like
that's-
as a team, as parents, as
Yeah, well, you should.
can they admit it? You know what I mean? Can they own up to it? Can they? I don't know.
I think it's easy to. I mean, I'm no dummy.
Been watching the NBA finals at all? Or no, it's not the finals yet, is it? Is it?
I don't think it is yet.
I don't know.
Or I think Indiana might have clinched yesterday.
So the finals are getting ready to start.
Yeah, I don't watch any basketball.
I don't watch it. I might turn it on here and there, but
There was somebody trying to get radio times. You see that? Hear that? Big sneeze over there.
I was like, what were you talking about?
Yeah, but look at the TV.
Yeah, he's trying to get radio times.
We listened to on the way to Washington last week's. Elizabeth hadn't heard it yet. She got a kick out of your hot little body story and all that stuff. She was laughing.
I'm behind it 100%.
She thought it was funny that you got the years you were married wrong,
Oh, yeah.
but that's all right.
I used to get in trouble.
But you
for
weren't
that.
way off. You're just a year off. That's not a big deal. Oh man.
Cancer affecting my brain. I got an excuse.
Yeah. Do you think it has? Honestly?
Yeah.
Can you tell, or have you just
100%.
been told it's
No,
affected?
100% I can tell.
Is it with memory? Is it with
A little bit of everything. Memory's probably the biggest. But I do some
so? Do you feel
things now that I like carry on conversations in the night.
like while you're sleeping?
Wake yourself up talking to yourself.
Jeez. So do you feel it's like you can't remember long ago or short term, or is it a mixture of both? Or is it just hit or miss?
I get to the point, me and you can be talking about something. Let's say we talk about try to talk about the Cub game or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we might go on and talk about something else, and then I bring back up the Cub game because I think we're still in that conversation.
Right.
And I'm like, wait, we ain't talking about that no more. Is that what that's what I know.
Short term. Mm-hmm. Still have a good long term.
So now, granted, obviously you've had procedures on your brain, right?
2.
Did they tell you that's going to affect that stuff?
Said it can.
Is it something that can come back, or is that, or no? Like-
I don't know.
And I'm not saying your memory's gone, but you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I don't know that they've really told us either way. He said if you would have any problems, it'd be so long term down the road that it wouldn't be worth worrying about.
right.
Remember, he said that time? If you had any problems, it'd be so far down the road. Any significant problems.
So do you ever, Lisa, you ever sit here and feel like, you're talking to your father-in-law more and more every day?
We already had that conversation. So those traits started coming
Yeah, that-
before cancer.
Yeah,
Oh, before. Oh, man.
nothing like that. Yeah,
I love it.
I feel like I'm in it. Feel like I'm in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've wondered that. There's been a couple times talking that, like you just said, you'll go back to touch something, say something, or repeat something, and it's not bad. But I'm like, I wonder if that's from the treatments, you know, or if,
It is. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I've done that. The older you get, you do some of that anyway.
right.
But I've noticed it more. I'll be like, we ain't talking about that no more. Why'd I go back to that?
Oh shoot.
What's your big Sunday going to consist of now? We got our big shindig going now. Got it about wrapped up.
My Sunday, it's I think we're gonna go to Sean and Kylie's. They got the pool open. Let the kids swim.
Is it warm enough?
I don't know. If it's not, I ain't getting in it.
Ooh.
They do have a heater. I don't know if it's on.
Oh, I bet that.
But
I'm sure.
kids aren't going to care. They're going to get in. And the problem is the twins are so little they can't get in by themselves.
Oh boy.
Yeah. great.
Sure, you're gonna have to volunteer to help that out.
I would assume over there, I don't know, maybe we'll end up cooking out, doing
I
something.
just told Lisa it's a good day to cook out today.
It's nice today. I think tomorrow's hot. Tomorrow's like 90 or something like that.
91, yeah, I think I
And
said
rain possibly Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, you'll be busy mowing again.
Nothing like getting in a rhythm, getting right back out of it.
That's the bad part is then when it rains back-to-back weeks, it really makes it hard.
It's just crazy how, last week was like my first week able to mow, how busy you are during school mowing. And now it's like, if I wanted to, I could mow everything in 2 days, 3 days. I don't want to.
Right. Well, that's 2 busy days.
And but I'm still able to I'm going to be able to have Fridays off, barring weather.
Right.
So that'll be nice. I can do my own stuff.
How many accounts you have now?
Like 27 or so, 28. So a lot of them are in and out quick, which is fine, But I'd like to get a couple more of those big hour and a half ones.
Yeah, because there's nothing more. I think the most annoying part about mowing businesses is loading the tractor in up and down. I hated that.
And the only problem is you get greedy and you don't want to dump the low ones when you get
Right,
the good one.
I know.
It's like, and then you get overloaded. Which now that summer is going to be just fine. Come fall, it's going to be awful.
I did that 30 yards for my dad that summer, and I was still working at the highway department. So I was mowing at 5 o'clock. In the summertime, we got 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'd mow till dark, mow every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Holy cow.
Yesterday I was out. When I do like out by Harbor Freight, I'm out there mowing by 6. Nobody's there.
Right.
And get in, get out. But because that sucks mowing when businesses are open.
Oh,
People
yeah.
walking around, you can't. The doors open, grass flying.
Right.
Yeah, it just drives me nuts.
Yeah, avoiding people. It's real nice down there in the summertime at school. You don't deal with as many people. And you just pull your mower in the shed. You know what I mean? You don't have to load it up.
Right.
Makes it a lot nicer.
Yeah, I have some. I have some yards that, I put the truck in park, get the weed eater out, weed eat, mow, clean up everything, and I'm loading back up in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And so you can knock out a lot of those in 3 hours.
I guess it's good money.
Yeah.
But it used to annoy me to load and unload.
Oh yeah, But I like the bigger ones where I'm sitting for like 45 minutes. It's just like, I don't know. You can just think, listen to my podcasts or whatever music I'm listening to.
Mowing here, that's all you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got plenty of time to play stuff out. But I suppose we're about 35 minutes in.
All right.
So next week, maybe I'll be a little more prepared, but that's all right.
Yeah, we can wing it anytime. Well, we got a baseball tournament next week too, right? Is that Father's Day weekend?
No, Father's Day weekend's the weekend after.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know where that one's at. The tournament's at.
That one's in Bloomington, I think.
That sounds about right.
Oh, it ain't next week. It's the week after. Okay.
Yeah, like the 14th or something.
All right. Quentin must have his schedule twisted or something, because I thought he told me next week. I don't think they play next weekend.
Well, right now, there's only one more tournament on the schedule. So.
Yeah, there'll be more than that.
Hopefully they're not like pop-ups, like we don't get a call Wednesday saying, hey, we're playing somewhere Saturday.
Usually you'll get a week ahead or so.
Okay, well, that's obnoxious, but what do you do, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's hard to get in. You almost have to get in the wintertime.
Yeah. Well, we will touch base this week, set up a time on whether should be able to do morning next week because no baseball. But until then, I hope you have a good week and your treatments go well. And I hope I have a good week and don't have to have too many headaches during my meetings I have coming up.
We always try to have healthy weeks. That's what we look forward to.
That's all you can do.
I try to look at one healthy day leads to maybe healthy 2 days.
Right.
So a healthy 3 days. That's all I look forward to.
Oh, good deal. All right. Well, we will be back next Sunday. Thank you for your time and thank you everyone for listening.